Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sports Addicts Podcast with your host, MMG, and his bro. Today, we are talking about the World Cup round of 16 fixtures that have happened and our thoughts. All right, bro, where do you want to start? USA or Netherlands? What's your thoughts? I'll give my thoughts afterwards.
I didn't really think anything about it. I thought it was a pretty bad game for USA. It was a really good game for Netherlands. They beat them. Van Dijk was like a wall. Pulisic was a non-factor. Dust was pretty good, but he didn't do anything. The one goal that they got.
3-1. It was a really nice goal.
So they did get one goal. Wait, who got the goal?
It was like so many deflections. I think it was like an own goal or something. I'll check it out. USA.
Well, basically, it doesn't matter. Either way, like, what Netherlands did right there was very impressive. All the goals that they got were super sick. Like, it was dope.
All in all, Dumfries, an amazing performance, 2 assists, Depay with a great strike, and Cody Gakpo just cementing to the world why he is one of the best young talents. On to the next game, which was...
But let's keep talking about it. Why do we think the USA sucks so bad? They didn't suck that bad, but think about it. They had 2 draws, 1 win. That's what they qualified, right?
They had 2 draws, 1 win, correct.
And then they immediately lost to Netherlands with a 3-1. Those aren't good numbers, you know what I mean? Like, those are actually really, really mediocre to bad numbers. Like, why do we think USA aren't up to par? Pulisic isn't particularly great.
I think we have a bunch of below-average players.
So you're basically saying they just got eliminated because they just weren't up to par with the standard of the World Cup? Because the standard of the World Cup is high. Especially this year, bro. Every team that's coming into this finals is like killers, bro.
Killers. Either World Cup finalists, World Cup champions. Listen, USA just don't have that it factor. Yeah, we hope Christian Pulisic can be that it factor, but all in all, he's an 83 rated on V.
I thought
or
Dest
less
was awesome.
Yeah, Serginho Dest. I thought
the guy with the hair,
Weston
was really
McKennie
good.
was solid.
But they were
Tyler
average,
Adams was really good.
No,
but the
I
problem
don't know about really good. They were averagely good.
No. They were really, really good during this World Cup. I saw some incredible flair by America. It's just they
were not incredible. What are you talking about? They literally had 2 draws, 1 win where they got 1 goal.
Saying, yeah, it's a team sport. So I'm saying, like, Serginho Dest, Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams.
But I don't know if it is just the team sport, just because think about the best players of teams. Those guys matter. This World Cup, though, everyone is great, but think about it. Mbappe is the main show for his team right now.
Messi.
We've got Neymar, Richardson, like those guys are the guys of their team.
Yeah.
We've got Ronaldo, not even. He's not even that big of a deal. We got Gomez for his team. Or Ramos, Wait, is it Gomez or Ramos?
No, João Felix,
Who's the guy that got 3 goals recently?
His name is Goncalo Matias Ramos. What a boss.
Dude, Ramos, bro, Portugal,
let's go one by one through all the fixtures. We can't just,
Well, basically, USA, they either need to get hungrier or just need to have a completely new squad. Because what they showed in the World Cup was just okay to good football, and the World Cup requires the highest level of football, you know what I mean?
I agree. All right, so let's...
So USA got eliminated. Netherlands got their bracket.
Netherlands on to the next round. Then the next game that happened was it was Australia versus Argentina. Messi came out to play. That was a Messi masterclass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What he did there was just what you expect from Messi. Like, why should Messi not be as great as he is in this World Cup? You know what I mean? And he showed out. I don't think he's as good as Neymar, in my opinion, but I think that 1 goal that he got and the whole assist they did that whole game was awesome. But, yeah.
Dude, that goal by Messi to the left corner, the keeper he was just not expecting it. That goal was so awesome to experience with y'all. And also, in the second half, Alvarez. Sneaky motherfricker.
Dude, second goal, bro. He has 2 in this World Cup.
Yes, sir, bro. Julian Alvarez ain't no joke. Julian Alvarez is the real deal. He scored 2 goals in this World Cup, taking Argentina. I mean,
but
obviously,
don't take away from the props of like McAllister, who's also an absolute beast.
McAllister, bro, Enzo Fernandez. Bro, this team is super underrated.
I'll say Di Maria, for as classic as he is, has not been like
He was solid. Like, he's not
solid,
amazing.
bro. You can't be solid in this World Cup.
For sure.
You're about to go up against France, England. Like you can't be average right now, and he's been showing averageness.
They're actually in the other bracket. They're going to go against
Alvarez,
Brazil or Croatia.
Like Messi, like these guys, he's fucking beasts, bro. And their goalkeepers are really good. Cause I saw Australia though, they fought. They fought harder than most of the teams. I think they fought harder than USA versus Netherlands, but ultimately, yeah, they lost. What are you gonna do?
It is what it is. All in all, what a great performance by Argentina. Messi and Alvarez take them to the round of 16, which because of the
2-0?
U.S. Yeah, it was 2-1.
2-1.
Oh yeah, late. Enzo Fernandez scores an own goal. I mean, Enzo Fernandez is a G. He played amazing. Small mistake. Australia nearly scored in the 90-something minute to tie it.
Do it on purpose. He kind of just tried to get it out and then got an own goal. But yeah.
All in all,
Argentina giving the other team a own goal.
Australia fought to the end. Nearly took it to overtime in the 90s. In the 92nd.
One-sided, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying the 90-something minute, there was the 18-year-old kid from Australia nearly scoring that goal. That would have been crazy. But Emiliano Martinez saves it, takes Argentina onto the quarterfinals, which now they will face Netherlands because Netherlands beat USA. So we have a fixture of Netherlands versus Argentina. Can't wait for that.
I'm very excited because I think Van Dijk, I think he could hold off Messi. I think he could do it very nicely. Although, Argentina are beasts. Hopefully they'll be able to outstrike, the defense of Netherlands. But
yeah, we'll see. All right,
I'm guessing though Argentina.
I mean, we'll go to the predictions later, bro. Yeah, France versus Poland. Mbappe's a beast. Giroud, nice goal. I mean, he had a horrible miss before that, but nice goal. What an assist by Mbappe. Mbappe is phenomenal. He's a cheat code. He's a human FIFA player. I always say it. Like, every time he has the ball, the human FIFA player has it. Like, the 99 rated. Goated left foot, goated right foot, goated headers. Pace, endless. Physical, he's strong as fuck. What does Mbappe doesn't have? And with his France team, he might take them to 2 World Cups in the span of 4 years.
I mean, the fact that he won already at 18 years old and now coming in at 23, bro, smashing it. And he has, how many goals? 4 goals and, how many goals does he have? Does he have 3 or 4?
He has, 5 goals. Dude, 5 goals in this World Cup, man. Legendary, bro.
5 goals in international games? He's only played, 5 goals in this World Cup.
Exactly.
Holy shit, he has a one goal per game, KD.
Dude, he's different, man. All in all, France beat Poland, and at the end, Poland did score a penalty. They got a late penalty, missed it, and scored it. Blah, blah.
Yeah,
some crazy VAR stuff, but the World Cup,
It was scored by Lewandowski, which respect.
And Lewandowski.
But honestly, that was a terrible penalty. In my opinion, man, that was so cringe, bro.
All in all, Poland get their goal. France move on to the quarterfinals.
No, but it was one-sided. Poland were not winning anything, man. It was just a Mbappe,
Dembele,
who got the goal? Giroud, right? Giroud got his 52nd goal.
I'm saying, but all in all, it was just the whole France team just dominated.
Yeah, Poland didn't come out to show up for both of their last games. The one before this where they lost 2-0 to Mexico, right?
Yeah,
that game was
just to
whack.
make it out. Yeah, just to make it out.
And then just to go on and lose in the way they did. Well, they didn't put that much effort. They weren't hungry. At least I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Lewandowski and the rest of the Polish didn't put the effort that they should have. But all in all, GG. On to the next round.
They were facing France, so you can't blame
them. I mean, France is France, so you can't. Yeah. All in all, France move on to the quarterfinals, which they will now face the winner of this fixture, which was England versus Senegal. On to England versus Senegal. All right, what's your thoughts? I think Foden with 2 assists. Bellingham might be the best midfielder in the world. And Harry Kane and Saka, nice goal. England just dominated Senegal. Senegal really had no chance. Senegal did make Pickford do an incredible save within the first 20 minutes. Post that 20 minute, within 30 minutes, England were on, and then they just started scoring goals, picking up the pace. Senegal couldn't deal with it. Senegal just, Foden, Bellingham, they are so good. They are so good for England. Foden with 2 assists, Bellingham with an assist, and just key passes all around. England are legit.
For sure legit. I mean, Harry Kane, absolute class. He's been around for forever. This is his second World Cup with more goals. It's actually pretty fucking dope. And who else? Who else was amazing in that game? There was multiple goals in that game. It was 3. 3-1, I believe.
Foden,
right?
I think, scored one. No. Did he?
Foden did not score one. He assisted Kane, man. That was a great assist by Foden. I want to say Saka got a goal as well. What a fucking beast Saka's been, bro.
Dude.
Underrated as shit. Arsenal, he should be an Arsenal legend already, bro.
He is, bro. Everyone's obsessed
they're
with
number
him.
one in the rankings. Saka's absolutely come out to show. I'm devastated that Sterling's out. That was sad.
Dude, it's some horrible, horrible news about, people breaking into his house with some effed up shit, man. We do not support it. We condemn that. Do not annoy celebrities because they're rich and you want money from them.
I don't care. But yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Sad that he's out.
I
It was Saka, it was Kane, and it was... Who else got another goal?
it was Jordan Henderson from a pass by Jude Bellingham.
Oh, yeah, Henderson.
Then it was
That a
Harry
nice
Kane
goal.
by a pass of Phil Foden. And it was Saka by a pass from Phil Foden. Because Phil Foden is legit. All right, on to Japan versus Croatia.
Wait, but let's
Such
talk
a boring fucking game. 1-1, even though the goals were awesome from both teams. Ivan Perisic, insane header. I don't even know who scored for Japan, but that goal was super, super nice. But, oh my God, bro. 120 minutes of just, staleness. Even Spain versus Morocco was 0-0, but it was way more, entertaining. But all in all, it went to penalties. Dusan Lovakovic.
Felt like no one's gonna score.
Literally.
That's why it would suck, because you felt like no one is a real threat like the score.
Exactly. It was just staleness. Just absolute staleness.
It was funny because I think both sides had, it ended in 0-0.
It ended 1-1.
It ended
Then
1-1,
penalties.
exactly. So the Asian guy was bald. That guy got a nice goal.
Why was he taken off, bro? I think he was a solid threat, but
Nah, because think about it. They knew that they were going to go into such overtime that they didn't want to waste his legs.
All in all, the 120
Ultimately,
minutes
it didn't
was
matter because the goalkeeper was
the 120 minutes was so boring, god awful almost. But then penalties. Dominik Lovakovic saved Croatia without Modric and Perisic. What a legend, bro! He saved his country.
I think for what he did, that was definitely sick. But it wasn't like Japan's goalkeeper was great. That guy saved also 0. I think he saved 1 goal, and Perisic saved all 3, or did he have 1 that went in?
There was one guy that scored for Japan, but then Dusan Lovakovic saved 3 penalties.
That was crazy. So, hey man, ultimately he got the dub for them. The question is now, are they good enough to be
Brazil.
from the game
maybe.
that they showed?
Absolutely not.
Defensively, they are solid as hell. Offensively, they're kind of terrible. They don't attack dominantly. They attack very.
They're counterattack.
strategically.
They're for sure a counterattacking team, for sure.
No, I'll say this about Croatia. They're a very tactical team. You could tell they know football. They read the paper. They study the game more than Brazil. Where Brazil, even more than Brazil, other teams, they're just dominant more because of their players. Where I think no one is good. Even Luka Modric, he doesn't get goals. Did he even get 1 goal?
Currently, he scores some bangers, but he's more of an assist guy, key pass
He's got
guy.
a goal in the World Cup.
No, he does not. But he's still an amazing, amazing player. Who
I'm
does a
not
lot of
taking
key
away from
passes.
Modric. I'm just saying in this World Cup, it's players more than teams. I'll say this: it's huge players make games.
For sure, Mbappe, Messi,
Kane, Saka,
Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Neymar Jr., Richarlison, Vinicius Jr. Paqueta. I mean, yeah, these are stars. Like, these are star players. He's not like the lineups are amazing.
I'm
Yeah, they have
excited
good
to see
defenses.
Croatia versus Brazil. I want to see if Croatia's defense, because that's their defense was phenomenal, like a 0-0 game the whole time.
1-1.
I know 1-1, but they held their defense quite well. You know, Japan got that really good lucky goal, and then the goalkeeper was an absolute wall. So
For
I'm excited
sure.
to see if he could hold off against
Brazil.
I
On
think
to
he
the
will.
second game that night, Brazil versus Korea Republic / South Korea.
No, but like Japan went out fighting. Respect.
Brazil versus South Korea. The first half was incredible by Brazil. Starts off with a sexy Vinicius finesse to the goal. What a goal by Vinicius. Absolute baller. I mean, what did you think of that first goal by Vinicius?
He's been one of the best players in this World Cup. He's absolutely like a playmaker. He finds assists. He finds goals. The one he did, he just smashed it like directly straight up into the goal, right?
It was like kind of a finesse shot towards the goal, yeah.
It was sick because Brazil, you could just see that they were better immediately. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you have such a first half, right? What, it was 3 in the first half and then 1 goal in the second half? It was 4 goals for... They did have 4 goals. I thought it was 3-1.
It was 4-1 to Brazil. They scored 4 goals in the first half, and Japan scored 1 banger goal in the second half. But let's go
No,
through
I
the
thought they-
goals. Let's go through the
They
goals.
got all 4 goals in the first half. That was super fucking sick. Like, that's crazy that they got in the first half.
4-0 to Brazil at halftime. Let's go through. I mean, we went through the Vinicius goal.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then Richarlison runs towards the ball. A South Korean defender kicks him. Penalty to Neymar. What a swagger penalty by Neymar.
100% agree.
What did you think of the penalty?
It was good. He ran up to it slowly and then chipped it in. The goalkeeper should have stopped it still. But the guy broke his ankles. So what are you going to do?
Then that Richarlison goal.
That one was cool.
I'm pretty sure he did like some like head tricks, then some leg tricks. Then he passes to Paqueta. Paqueta passes it to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva back to Richarlison. Golazo Brazil 3-0.
100% agree. Very impressive.
No cap. And then the last goal, a cross by Vinicius Jr. to Paqueta. Vinicius Jr. gave a cross to Paqueta. Paqueta scored, rolls it in. What do you think of that goal?
It was sick. Like all the other goals, it was super cool.
Then obviously in the second half, South Korea basically locked down Brazil. Brazil also did a bunch of substitutions. And wow, what a goal by South Korea.
Yeah, it was sick. He slammed it and flew across the whole map and then it got in. It was dope. It was like an angry kick. He was like...
We're losing 4-0. Ah!
We're not that bad. Like, we are South Korea. We have played well in this tournament. We have gotten to this position for a reason. But, yeah, they were playing Brazil.
Brazil is Brazil. That is factual statements. That's some free facts.
I mean, Vinicius Jr. goal was against his... there was 4 people in front of him, plus a goalkeeper and a guy behind him. It was sad. Their whole defense couldn't stop one dude. Just shows the levels.
Yes, sir. It shows the levels of Brazil. They are incredible. All in all, great result for Brazil. Bad result for South Korea. And
The fact that it was over in the first 35 minutes of the game, that's the last goal for Brazil. That's cool.
pretty freaking nuts. That is some facts. And they will now face Croatia. So we got Croatia versus Brazil. That's a cool. We'll talk about that later. All right, Spain versus Morocco.
Woo!
0-0 for 120 minutes. It was a good game. But no goals. And yeah, a game with no goals is just
Well, it's not even that. On the technical aspect, if you're going to give it to them, I don't know if it was that interesting on the technical aspect. Spain wasn't getting that many shots on target.
Spain were just passing with no intent of penetration of that defense. They were just pass. Let's survive till penalties, and then they got on.
I mean, but give it to Morocco, man. They
Dude.
were the better team.
Dude, that Moroccan keeper, oh my god.
And not even just the Moroccan keeper. You got to give it up to all of the players because they got the goals that they needed to.
Yeah, they scored their penalties, unlike Spain.
Unlike the other one where it was Japan-Croatia, right? Where it went to penalties.
Yeah, it was 3-1.
Japan-Croatia, you could tell that Croatia was better. But that Japan, if they really, like, some miracle, they would have won. Here, I never saw Spain winning it. Even though they're technically the better team, Morocco's defense, goalkeeper, and their attacking force, they had so many shots on target. I think more than Spain, but I don't know for sure. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, man. Morocco's keeper. What a legend, bro. Saves 3 penalties. And then after they won, they all did a bow to Allah, which was as someone who loves all religions and all races, that was a spectacle to watch. And I was like, yay, Morocco, low key.
Yeah.
What did you think of their religious freedom at the World Cup?
They live in Qatar. There is no religious freedom. You're not allowed to be gay.
That's not what I meant. I meant like on to the last game of the round of 16, Portugal versus Switzerland. I kind of watched the game, ish and not. You fully watched the game. How was it?
It's crazy to think that Brazil didn't have the most dominant game, but they didn't.
Brazil?
Yeah, because what are we talking about right now?
Portugal.
Yeah, exactly. It was 6-1. It was way more dominant.
Yeah.
And they did it way better.
So why are we talking about Brazil?
Because I thought they were the most dominant performance. They were outshined by Portugal like crazily.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what it was about Portugal, but they went off. They just were unstoppable. I saw no other team in the World Cup as dominant as them, other than maybe France in a couple of minutes with Mbappe. But nope, it was Portugal, man. Portugal won. Like, they won. Like, there's no debating it. Like, other people that had wars, Portugal won. They won with almost no struggle. It was seamless. It was sick.
I mean, let's start off with Goncalo Matias Ramos. What a boss.
To get 3 goals in a World Cup is like, I don't know how many people have done it. I think like a handful.
In one game. Like, that's crazy. Like, think about it. People haven't even scored 3 goals in a World Cup. And they played like in 3 different World Cups. This man scored 3 goals in one World Cup game.
And it was just one game in the World Cup.
It was his debut at the World Cup. I don't think he went off the bench, but I mean, like, his first start at the World Cup, and he scores 3 goals. Does not disappoint at all for Portugal. Obviously, Pepe with the goal, 39-year-old center back legend, gonna turn 40 soon, and he's still bossing it up for Portugal's defense.
It was also a good header,
Him
man.
and Ruben Dias.
Like,
Great
gotta
header.
give him his props, man. He knew, he did it, and it was awesome.
And then another goal to seal Goncalo Matias Ramos' hat trick. And then another goal by Rafael Guerrero.
That was awesome, yeah.
And then another goal in the 92nd minute by Rafael Leao. And João Felix had 2 assists as well. So these Portuguese youngsters, they need to be given a chance. Yeah, Ronaldo is 38. Yeah, he has that 37. Yeah, he has that experience. Yeah, he's been there. But you need that youthfulness that are hungry. Like Goncalo Matias Ramos, he was hungry to be a Portuguese star. And he scored 3 goals with such finesse.
I mean, for sure, you got to give it to the young boys, man. Leo got one, Rafael got one, Ramos got one. Like, you could just see the young boys of Portugal are, like, sick, and they're killers. But you got to talk about the one goal.
Watch out for them.
You got to talk about the one goal that
Switzerland score with Manuel Akanji.
the only good player other than the goalkeeper for Switzerland.
Damn. No doubt. I mean, all in all, Switzerland got spanked last night. Portugal just didn't stop scoring. All in all, yeah, what a game. What a game. All right, let's talk about predictions for the quarterfinals. Portugal take on Morocco.
I'm going to guess Portugal, especially after the showing they just showed. If they're able to keep up that momentum and they're able to crack through the defense of Morocco, I think they should have a pretty smooth sailing. If Morocco come in with like the crazy defense that they do have and they drag it out, then maybe they could win, but I don't see that happening. I think Portugal, they're young, they're fast, and they're strong.
And they're also experienced with like players like Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Neves, Pepe.
They're young and old. They have the perfect amount of like both sides.
They have youth and they have experience. Portugal, I also think Portugal will beat Morocco. I say 1-0 Portugal. It's going to be close, but I think Ramos is going to score one more goal. I don't know. I might be wrong. I mean, let's talk about the let's talk about after. Let's go through all the A games, and then we'll talk about the main event. All right, Croatia will meet Brazil.
Yeah, I'm calling Brazil.
Brazil.
Croatia's last showing didn't show that they were anything.
I
but
say
a
Brazil
defensive
3-1.
team.
Wait.
Brazil 3-1? Sure.
Yeah.
As in, do I agree with that statement? I don't know. I think it's going to be like a 2-1, 2-0 maybe, because I think Croatia have great defense. That's what they're known for, so we'll see how they get past that. They might dominate, but I'm saying like a 2-1 or 2-0.
No, 2-0 to Brazil. That's a good prediction. Argentina versus Netherlands.
I'm going for Argentina. I think most people are going for Argentina, but Netherlands aren't that bad. They're a pretty good team. They fought really hard. Van Dijk, the striker up top, that guy is sick. Their goalkeeper's really good. They should be able to give Argentina a war because Argentina, as awesome as it is that they're like the Messi team, they're not as dominant as some of the other teams in the World Cup. So it'll definitely be interesting, but I'm going to guess a 1-0 to Argentina.
1-0 to Argentina against Netherlands. Makes sense. The main event. The game that we've all been waiting for. France, the reigning champs, versus England, the Euro 2020 finalist.
I mean, that's the matchup. Like, that's the only next matchup that is like, oof. You know what I'm saying? At least in my opinion. I think France and England should be a war. It should. I hope it's like a 3-2 type situation where both teams
just go all out.
Yeah, where both teams are able to penetrate each other enough to where one team wins. Who am I calling to win? Going for England, so I'm gonna say 3-1 England, 3-2 England.
I want England to win.
It might even be a dragged out war of like a 2-0.
But I just think I think England are better. Like I think Mbappe is like 5 players in one. He's just that good. Like you can lose 5 players in your squad, and Mbappe will fill that hole. But I just think their defense to like center, like I think them not having Pogba and Conte in this World Cup is a big loss. I think Rabiot is amazing. I think they're also Griezmann's amazing. But I think the midfield of Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice and Phil Foden and Gabriel Saka, I think that's going to be too much for France. I say 4-2 France.
Respect.
And it might even go to extra time. It might be like 2-2, and then in extra time, England score 2 goals. Let's go. World Cup 2022 recap with some predictions of the quarterfinals. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Sports Addicts for life.